How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. What are all you guys up to tonight? Just sitting here waiting for the Packer game to start. They keep moving the thing back. Originally it's supposed to be like 7 o'clock, and then they moved it to 7:50 and now 8 o'clock. Gonna be a late one tonight, probably won't end until like 11. Waiting on the Packers? Yep, same here, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. A little warm out here today. I think it got to be around 70 this afternoon. It's still like 65 here right now. Should have got out and done some yard cleanup today, but it's too windy. It's really windy. It's like 35-mile-an-hour gusts here today. Made it this week? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, glad you stopped by. We could always use more people to chat with on Mondays. Mondays, 6 o'clock for anybody watching on the re-upload here after it goes back on YouTube. Monday, 6 o'clock Central Time. Every Monday. 58 there. Yeah, I think it's going to cool back down here a little bit. Not as cool as what it was or has been. Back down, still in the high 30s and 40s at night. But yeah, I wanted to do some yard cleanup today, but just too windy. Blowing leaves all over the place, and they're still dropping like crazy. So by the time I was done, it probably would have looked the same as it did before I started. So I didn't attempt it. Maybe tomorrow. I haven't looked at the weather for tomorrow to see how windy it's going to be, but one of these days we're definitely going to have to get back out there. Yeah, same 30 to 40 at night. Yeah. Yep. So something else I got going on this week, I got a four-wheeler video being uploaded for you guys on Wednesday. I believe it'll be up. Today's Monday, so yeah, every 2 days we're doing a video, and that one should be up on Wednesday. Yeah, got more issues, more dilemmas with the four-wheeler. Thinking about getting rid of it and getting something different. So you guys will have to watch out for that video. Fish Love Me Peterson. How are you feeling? Been enjoying the barbecue videos? I was doing pretty good for a while. The last probably 2 weeks now, I haven't been doing the best. I've been getting dizzy and lightheaded and nauseous lately. I'd never throw up from it or anything, but I do get dizzy and lightheaded a lot. Some days eye really bothers me and I really notice the bad vision. Some days it kind of, I don't even notice it unless I close my good eye, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of 50-50 or whether I'm going to have one of those days or not. But still, every single day lately here for the last couple of weeks, I've been pretty dizzy and stuff. But still trying to do what I can here around the house and getting kind of stir crazy here, sitting around here too much, but making the most of it. Hey, Kenny, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so looking forward to ice fishing coming up here too. I'm getting kind of antsy for that. I still have to make my video for my ice fishing equipment. That maybe I'll well, I want to do some yard work tomorrow. Maybe I'll film that tomorrow or Wednesday. Like I said, the four-wheeler video is getting put up on Wednesday, so maybe Friday I'll have the ice fishing video or the equipment video up for you guys by Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's going to be a lot of work finding all the stuff I need to find to shoot the video. I mean, it's got to be taken out anyways. Here it is. What is the date today? 4th or 5th or 6th or something like that. Not working. I kind of lose track of the the date, but yeah. So in a month we could be ice fishing. It'd be on par with the last couple years. So I got to get my stuff together and get ready to roll. I got a couple projects here coming up that I want to do. I'm gonna have to have help doing them though, because my eye. But I want to build a shelf down in the basement to kind of bring in my battery powered stuff for the winter, like my drills and all that stuff. I want to bring that into the house here and put that down in the basement for the winter because I don't like electronics and battery powered stuff being left out in the garage when it's real cold, because I don't heat my garage. It's not insulated. Yep, the 5th. Yeah, oh yeah, we're waiting around for the Packer game, just killing time now till the Packers start. It's going to be a tough game tonight. It's going to be a miracle, I think, if we win this game. We're calling up guys from practice squads and stuff like that just to fill our roster tonight. From what I understand, if guys are even questionable, this might not be true, but it's what I heard earlier today, that if guys are even questionable, they're not wanting them to play tonight. So they can go into the bye week and then have all hands on deck coming out of the bye, which I believe is the Buccaneers. So yeah, like our top two receivers tonight is going to be MVS and Darius Shepard, from what I understand. If Malik Turner is going to get in there, yeah, it's going to be kind of slim at wide receiver. I mean, obviously our inside linebacker's out. Kenny Clark's not going to play. Obviously Devontae is not playing. Lots of guys questionable. Jair Alexander, Zadarius Smith. We're kind of banged up right now. I mean, if you look at it, with all the questionable guys that are out and the guys that are already on IR, we're out like it's either 9 or 10 starters would be out tonight. So hopefully we can keep playing strong and get this win too. Last year, Southern Wisconsin, I got out on November 12th, earliest ever for me. Yeah, it was about that the last 2 years too. I'd have to go back and look at some of the videos and stuff, but I think the last 2 years in a row was around November 12th. I think the one day was November 12th for sure. And that's not as early as we could have been out. I usually give it a couple days after other people venture out before I go out. So yeah, ice fishing's been real early here the last few years. And I'm anxious to get out and do some ice reports for you guys. Like I said, I only live 2 blocks from the spot that I always do the ice reports now. So we just bought this house in April, so I'm real close to it this year. Real easy. I'll just whip down there on the 4-wheeler, and I could do an ice report almost every day for you guys if you guys wanted me to. We'll be going down there ice fishing. Something that I'm gonna, well, I don't want to spill the beans too much for you guys on Wednesday on the 4-wheeler video, but that could be a big part of something I discussed in that video. Could be a big part of the ice fishing this year. Wish I could stay and listen, but I'm in the tree stand right now. So have a good night, and I'll listen later. Okay, thanks, Wisconsin Outlook. Thanks for stopping by. You had ice in the puddles this morning? Yeah, I didn't wake up in time to see the frost or anything like that here this morning. We don't have any puddles either. We haven't had rain in a couple, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I just know that my tomato plants are about done for the year. The wife went out and picked all my tomatoes off and got them brought in the house, even the green ones. Then, yeah, I've been taking her hanging baskets, putting them in the garage overnight. They've actually been in there a couple days now, just because it has been so cold. They could have been brought out today, but maybe I'll bring them back out outside. I don't think it's going to get super cold tonight. Maybe after the live stream, I'll hang them back out. Only one of the baskets looks decent anyways. I don't know why the other 3 kind of didn't amount to crap this year. Still waiting on my 2 big trees to start changing and dropping their leaves too. It's kind of bugging me. I can't believe it, because you go around other parts of the town here or out in the country, it's like all the trees are, a lot of them are past due. A lot of them are completely bare. They dropped all their leaves already. I got 2 here that haven't even started turning yet. So I'm hoping it doesn't start dropping them when we already got snow or something. So I ain't gonna pick them up when there's snow on the ground, and then I'll have to deal with a ton of leaves next spring, which isn't fun to do in the springtime when everything's all muddy and sloppy and all that. Oh yeah, I gotta go pull the new camera on Wednesday. Hope they are good pics. Yeah. What kind of side by side do you have, Kenny? Or if any of you other guys watching this, even after the video re-uploads, let me know what kind of side by side you have and how you like it. And tonight we're at 11 minutes here. We usually shoot for a half hour, but if we get a few people in here tonight chatting, I got time to kill before the Packer game, so maybe we'll run longer this week. I don't know if all you guys are members of the Facebook page and the group either. If you are, or if you aren't, you should go check that out. I got local deer farm here. They've been posting some really nice pictures of some bucks getting killed out there. The one of them is a buddy of mine. They're really nice bucks. You guys should go check those out. I think my buddy, there's a small, probably, I'm not going to say for sure because I don't know, but the one buck that he killed was 205/8 inches, and I believe that's probably the smallest buck that he's killed out of that deer farm. He goes out there every year. I learned at the hard way last year to make sure that these are real good straps to strap down ATV. You flipped yours on the trailer last year. Oh, that's not good. How does that happen? Were you taking a corner or something? Because usually when I haul mine on a trailer, just my 4-wheeler, I haven't been strapping it down. Usually I just leave the parking brake on and leave the 4-wheeler in gear. Sometimes if I have my winch connected, which is also discussed in the upcoming video on Wednesday, if I have the winch connected, I'll go around the railing on the trailer with the winch and winch it down that way so it's tight. Stupid bugs in here. I got the door open because it's warm in here right now. Just going down the road, 55 miles an hour, straps failed. Some damage, but it still runs. Okay, what kind of ATV was it? If you guys haven't yet, if you could leave a like on the video, on the live stream here, if you guys could do that, that'd help a ton here. You don't have to. If you don't like the live stream, you don't have to. But if you do, please do that. It'd be a great help. I have to strap mine down. Yeah. Yeah, it's a safe thing to do. I usually don't do it just because I'm lazy. Sometimes I do though. Where's Trail Boss 4x4? Just an ice fishing machine. Okay. Yeah, I only have mine for plowing snow, but it could be for more this year if I'm out ice fishing. Like I said, I'm only a couple blocks from the lake, so it'd be easier to get out this year. Of course, I just got rid of my my flip over shack here when I bought this house because I didn't want to store it in the garage anymore, and I didn't want to convert something to store it on the rafters or anything. So yeah, which kind of sucks. Should have thought that one through a little more. Maybe I'll get another one at some point. Because that'd be real easy to just tow behind the 4-wheeler down to the lake. I don't have a shack at all right now, so I don't have a hub or a flip over or anything. Ratchet straps work the best. I have a Pioneer 1000. I just pull it with a 8x12 trailer. Okay. How do you like that Pioneer 1000, Kenny? So if you guys could, for everybody here in the live stream, and for everybody watching after this uploads, and I know we don't get a ton of watch time off the re-uploads or anything, but if you are watching this and you can think of a video that you'd like me to make, uh, please shoot ideas towards me. I'm looking for ideas for videos right now. I can do a lot of barbecuing and stuff like that right now. I've been wanting to make more barbecuing videos. I kind of got one idea that I want to do, but yeah, if you guys could shoot me some more ideas, that'd be great. I'm going to be at some point coming up with a venison jerky video. It has nothing to do with barbecuing, but I will be making a venison jerky video at some point, possibly over the winter, maybe doing a pickled northern pike video for you guys. Love it. Have a 72-inch plow. It just pushes the snow. 10-foot banks. Wow, that's good. 10-foot banks. That's one thing that I'm envious about from my four-wheeler. I can't get tall banks from it. Do you have a hydraulic plow on there, Kenny? I just got the one that connects to the winch, and I can't get tall banks with it. I get them up about 4, maybe 5 foot tall, not the most, and that's if I'm ramping it. So I got tons of banks all over the yard. I can't go up. I just got to keep adding banks. And last year I ran out of room real quick. Good thing we didn't have a ton of snow last year. Nothing compared to the year before. The year before was a struggle because I started out the year with a snowblower, and then I got the four-wheeler, and I didn't have anywhere to push snow at that point. All my banks were frozen or solid. I couldn't move them with the four-wheeler. So yeah, it was a real struggle the year before. And then we got like 80 some inches in the last 2 months of the snow season there. So that was a real trick. But we made her by. A lot of flooding too. I didn't have a ton of issue with flooding at my house except for the end of the driveway. But like my neighbor, his whole garage got flooded and stuff like that. A lot of people got tons of water in their basement. My buddy Justin, he's a insurance agent, and I seen some videos that he had posted of somebody's basement had 6 feet of water in it, and not a good deal. Get a pork belly? Are you saying I should do pork belly burn ends, Mark Remick, or what would you like me to make out of it? Ever smoked pickled eggs? No, I've never smoked pickled eggs. Maybe deviled eggs. I've been thinking about that. I kind of lost it here the last couple days. I haven't thought about that. Something I've been wanting to do is smoked deviled eggs. I've never done it before. But yeah, that's something I'd like to try. I have a winch, but it's a poly plow and it just follows the angle all the way up in the banks. I know I have a video on it from last year. Okay. Burnt ends are good? Yeah. Yeah, we could possibly try that at some point. Maybe over New Year's we could do that video. Because I go out to my buddy's house for a New Year's party every year. And I usually bring burnt ends out there, so maybe because I just had burnt ends and that's definitely not something I make all the time. And maybe I'll save that one for New Year's. I wonder how many, well, I guess it depends on the size of the pork belly, but how much I'd have to buy. Pickled eggs smoked are really good. Okay, yeah, possibly that's something I'll have to try at some point. I don't know if I'd make my own eggs. Maybe while I'm pickling fish, I could make my own eggs, but maybe in the meantime, if I wanted to do it soon, I could just go buy a gallon jar of them or something. Just one? Okay. I was just curious about how many people that go. It's kind of a different crowd every year that goes to his New Year's party. So I'm not sure how many pork bellies that way. I mean, have I ever pickled fish before? I've never done it myself personally, but my mom's done it a ton of times. I usually catch the northern and then just bring them to her, and I buy the ingredients and just let her make it. But yeah, I would like to try it myself at some point. I've got jars and stuff for it that I've bought over years. I just haven't. It's been 1 or 2 years now that we haven't done it, but yeah, we used to do it all the time. I usually, if it's like a between a uh, 16 or around here, anyways, the pike limit is like 26 inches on most lakes. I mean, you get on the river and stuff, it's different, but I don't ice fish on the river, obviously. So, but yeah, if it's like between 26 and 30 inches long, I'll usually keep them for pickling. Obviously, I don't go over my limit for the day, but yeah, usually if it's over 30 inches, I'll release them. That's one thing that kind of irks me with fishing around here, anyways. I know to the south it's kind of different, but around here it's like 26 inches for northern, and like nobody, well, I can't say nobody, but hardly anybody targets northern around here. And so, I mean, people catch them and either kill them, or it's not a, um, how do I say that? It's not a species that is really raised to get big around here, not protected at all. It's not managed, I guess is the right word to use. So it's very hard to catch a nice one around here. Um, well, my wife says my sister-in-law wants burnt ends. I assume that's who she means by D. Candy salmon is pretty good too. Okay, yeah, I could do a salmon smoking video at some point too. Problem with that is though, is my electric smoker's not working. Hasn't been working for a long time. I got to figure out what's wrong with that. All the electronics and everything work on it, but the heating element doesn't get hot. So I'm thinking I got a blown fuse in there somewhere. And I've looked up online to try to replace the fuse. I don't know that it is a fuse even, but haven't been able to find a fuse for it anyways. I'm gonna have to rip it apart and try to figure it out. But yeah, that's what I would use for my smoked salmon. I've done it 3, 4 times before, and it's been really good. So I don't know how that would work in an offset. Maybe I'll have to try to find a YouTube video on it to see if guys have any luck smoking fish and offset smoker. I pickle northern every winter, and I also pickle shrimp and bass. Okay, never had pickled shrimp. I've never had pickled bass either, but I love bass. Can't be bad. We have had pickled bluegill and crappie before, but that was like the first year we ever pickled fish. And my dad cleaned the fish, and he didn't fillet them. Well, he did, but he left the skin on. He scaled them and left the skin on the fillets. And we pickled them that way. And especially the crappie turned out really, really slimy. So if you're ever pickling fish, panfish in particular, and you leave the skin on, that's not a good idea. Bass is good until the second week. Then it just gets mushy. Okay, well, pickled fish don't last long around me, so I'm probably safe there. I use my Highland, and I'll use my Rider DLX. Okay, yeah, I bet you the... Okay, so the Highland works good. That's what I have. Rider DLX, I want one of those. Yeah, I bet you the Rider works good. So have you guys been out bow hunting, duck hunting, goose hunting, anything like that? Been a lot of duck hunters around the area over here by me. Hear gunshots going all day long over here. Must be a good spot. You got all your augers up for sale. Is that because you like your cage drill so much, Kenny? Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit there. I should sell my P1. That's what I should do. I love my pistol bit too. I don't blame you one bit. 'Cause I got a lot of duck hunters around the area over here by me. Hear gunshots going all day long over here. Must be a good spot. You got all your augers up for sale. Is that because you like your cage drill so much, Kenny? I actually bought the adapter. Well, I ordered it. It hasn't been shipped yet because websites nowadays, you go on there and you find something you want to order and they don't tell you that it's like back ordered or not in stock or anything like that until after you order it. So I ordered the adapter that connects the pistol bit to any power head. So I ordered it. It's like a $20 part, but I ordered it from the only website that I could find it on. And after I ordered it, they said, "Oh, you ordered something that's out of season." And it's a brand new item, not even hit the shelves yet apparently. And I ordered it. "Oh, you ordered something that's out of season. Once it's in stock, we will email you and let you know, and then charge you then." Well, why don't you just tell me that you didn't have it? I would have waited to just order it. So at some point, I'm going to be getting that shipped in, and I'll probably make a video on that for you guys. I think that P1 would really rip with that pistol bit, but I can't imagine it's going to be any faster than the drill or anything either, so. Something good for a video. I guess I just keep promoting Eskimo even though I'm having troubles getting any kind of sponsors. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I reached out to a ton of different companies for sponsorship, and I'm not hearing anything back. Well, I do videos on, like Oklahoma Joe is one of them. I do tons of videos and advertise their things for them for free, and I do really well on most of them. Like the Oklahoma Joe videos and stuff that I made here recently with the chicken and the steak and the burnt ends and stuff like that. That made it look like they don't have a lot of views now, but wait until like next spring. Those videos are going to take off, and I'll get thousands of views on them advertising their product, but they don't sponsor me at all. Other companies too I reached out to and not hearing anything back. I get it. I only got a couple thousand subscribers right now, but at some point they're going to wish they had been on board, and I might just say, no matter who contacts me that I had contact before, I might tell them to kick rocks. What area of the state do you fish the most? I live in Barron County, so I fish Barron County the most, I'd say, but I also fish Chippewa County a little bit too. Chippewa County holds like 2 of my favorite lakes. Holds my best walleye lake, and it holds my best pike lake. So I tend to fish down there quite a bit. I got a little lake just outside of town here that I've done lots of YouTube videos on, where we catch tons of pike. That's one of my most fun lakes to go to there. It's just because we always have tons of action. We never really have a bad day out there. Blue Chips just came out with an adapter for any auger. Deep freeze? What do you mean by that? What's the adapter for? What does that do? I think I actually did mention or contact Camp Chef there too, Mark. I don't think I heard anything back. I'll have to check my emails. I haven't checked them in a few days, but yeah, I don't think I've heard back from any of them. Cool, I've never fished that part of the state. Closest I've been is Sawyer County, my favorite part of the state. Okay. Yeah, that's a spot I've never been to. You hook it to your drill and it's like a locking adapter. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should contact Deep Freeze again. They were supposed to sponsor me last year, and then I just never received the product from them to do the videos on. I've done reviews for them before. On my own, everything I've got in any one of my videos right now, I've paid my own money for. And I give out a lot of advertisements, so maybe they already seen. I even told them that I've reviewed their products before, and maybe they're just like, well, we already got them to do a video for free, so why give them something to do a video on? Seems like someone would want their smoker advertised. Yeah, I would think so. It's just I'm a small fish in a big pond. That's what it is. It's just there's so many other way bigger YouTubers out there that are making the same videos and better quality probably than what I make. And yeah, that's who they give their stuff to. They one guy here in Wisconsin, Dead Broke Barbecue, I think this is what it's called. He doesn't have all that many subscribers, but he's getting pellet grills and stuff gifted to him all the time, and he's doing videos on. The guy doesn't even do a real barbecue video anymore. He's just doing pellet grill videos, which is fine. Pellet grills are fine, but Yeah, he doesn't do any offset videos or anything like that. But it's all about advertising. I mean, a lot of people are going to pellet grills, which is all fine and well, and a lot of people are watching them because of that. I'd love to have a pellet grill myself. Just I don't want to spend the money on one right now. I haven't worked since the end of July, so to go spend the money on something like that doesn't seem real feasible. Yeah. That grill you made the pizza with. If that's an insulated type grill, they recommend using natural charcoal in those. Not briquettes. Yeah, that it's not insulated. It's just like a kettle style, like a Weber would be. Not insulated. Yeah, it's just like a Weber kettle grill is basically what it is. It's like a acorn, but not ceramic or anything, just a kettle. That's basically is an acorn, but yeah, not ceramic. Really nice little grill though. I still have to, and I've had the thing for a year and a half now. I still have to figure out a different grate to put inside so I can sear steaks on because the grate is so high above the charcoal. I'd have to put an entire bag of charcoal in there to get any kind of sear on a steak in there. So normally, well, like I made the video of my reverse seared steaks on the Oklahoma Joe. That's how I've been doing all my steaks, but I would like to be able to do it on the kettle once in a while. Maybe all the time. Maybe that'd be my steak grill if I could do that. I have to research or find a different grate that it'd work on and wouldn't be an issue. You have to charge for years and no bites, I guess. Money talks to have a sponsor, yeah. How long have you been making YouTube videos now, Kenny? Yeah, it looks just, yeah, it's the same thing basically, just a different material. Yep, it's insulated 6 years. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been doing videos now. I mean, I've had my channel for a long time. I had it for a few years before I ever even uploaded anything to it ever. And then one day I'm just like, well, I'm bored. Let's go make a YouTube video for some reason, and kind of kept making them. Yeah, consistently now for probably like 3 years. It's growing real slow again. Everybody said when I watch YouTube videos on how to grow and stuff like that. They're like, oh, your first 100 is the hardest, and then after you hit 1,000, it's just gonna go faster and faster and faster all the time. Well, I've been struggling for like 2 years now to get my second 1,000. So yeah, well, the reason why I have more subs, Kenny, is because of that one Joe and Zach survival video that I made. I got a ton of subscribers from that. I got like 1,100 subscribers overnight that night, and the last 1,000 has been difficult. That's for sure. My barbecue videos did pretty well in here though too, and my lawn care videos that I started this year did pretty well too. It's all in what people look for on YouTube. I didn't know, but people were like into looking at Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed this year, so those videos did pretty well. I'll do more of those next year. I'll probably do some more Milorganite. I didn't do as well this year, but I'll do more Milorganite videos next year too. Try to make some more barbecuing videos for you guys. Definitely, just coming up with ideas on different things to make. I could do more. I could do rib videos again, and I could do pulled pork videos again and stuff like that. But trying to change it up and rack my mind on different stuff to make. The only thing I haven't made on a video almost is brisket, but brisket is such a big, expensive cut of meat to spend the money on it, and then it's only me and my wife and my 2-year-old daughter, and my 2-year-old daughter wouldn't touch it anyways because she doesn't eat that type of stuff. So that's a lot of meat for us. I'd have to freeze a lot of it afterwards or something, or at some point maybe I don't know, maybe for Christmas or something like that one of these years, some sort of get together I have over here. Maybe 4th of July next year I can do a brisket. Depends on how much time I have and what's going on in my life at the time. Takes a long time to grow. I have a buddy who's been doing it for 4 years now, and he just reached 6,000 subs. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Like I said, I've been doing it for like 3 years, and I've got like just under 2,100. So, I mean, a big help to any of us YouTubers. Like Kenny's got a YouTube. Wisconsin Outlook was in here. He's got a YouTube. If you subscribe to us and anybody else in here that's got a YouTube, you subscribe to us, go share our videos on, like take one of our favorite videos of yours, well, our videos, but your favorite, and share them on Facebook or something. That'd be a huge help too. Let your friends know. Stuff like that. I try to share my stuff on, like when I do my ice reports, I try to share them on Facebook, like Ice Junkies, and I tend to get a lot of views off that. I get a lot of views off it, but I don't get a lot of subscribers off it for some reason. I don't know if a lot of people on there are just not into YouTube. They don't have a YouTube account, or they're just, you know, they want to know the ice depth, but they don't want to, you know, subscribe to somebody that makes the ice reports for some reason. I don't know. Just buy flats, so not too expensive that way. Yeah, I did just a flat here in early August for my dad's birthday, and it turned out pretty good. Wasn't quite to the temperature I would have liked to have gotten it to. It was the thing was like 3 pounds. It wasn't even like a full flat or anything. And I didn't exactly know what time to start it, so I took it to like 190 degrees, which is definitely, you know, it's cooked and safe to eat, obviously, especially being beef, but it just wasn't as tender as it should have been. I mean, I know how to cook brisket and stuff. It's just having the amount of time to do it. And that day I didn't estimate well enough to get it as tender as I would have liked to. I think I was referred to you by Wisconsin Outlook Fisherman. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Thank you to both of you. Yeah, and maybe at some point too, you know, I'm not working now, and I don't know what the future holds as far as my work and stuff, but maybe, you know, I'll have more time to, now anyways, to maybe get out and do some more fishing. I could hit up Kyle, Wisconsin Fisherman, and go do some videos with him, or Wisconsin Outlook, or Kenny, or something. We could all, we talk about this all the time, getting together and doing a big, like a ice fishing day or whatever, getting a bunch of us, me and you subscribers and other YouTubers and stuff together, and go doing a big day or whatever of ice fishing. But yeah, maybe just collab with some of you guys too at some point. Alrighty, guys. If you guys got any more questions, feel free to shoot away now. We're gonna try to end the video here about 40 minutes in. We're about 10 minutes longer this time. Hope it happens this year. Now that he's married, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's been doing as much uploading as he normally does, but I'm sure he'll pick back up the camera a lot here this winter. He probably do some deer hunting videos last year too. I know he kind of got hung out to dry on that one video he posted last year. A lot of people jumped all over him about that. Have a great night. Go Pack Go. Yep, you said it there, buddy. Hopefully we can get that win tonight. He must be working a lot. That could be too. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping in. Every Monday night, 6 o'clock Central Time, we do these live streams. We'll see you guys next week.